turf for hire? Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears! Slake your thirst.
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, Good. Try not to lose it.
Me pass! You found... Oh, thank you so much. Nan, I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you...
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the truck up. There's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your path.
That's all right. I've got it back now.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get...
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes. Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf, that's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman, or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to. This might take a while. Finished.
this one.
Thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the enemy forces remain. Legado the men! Press on to the council chamber. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. A goods lift.
Where in Gregor's name did you come from? Intruders!
Don't get surrounded.
Defend the gate!
Someone here will damage.
Over here!
Farewell.
Kill!
Farewell!
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
In the name of His Highness! Get him! All yours, Torgal! Get him!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
You'll go fast. In the prince's name, none shall pass. Enemies on the rampart! Kill them! Sick of
Can you see him anywhere?
Must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Something in store for us.
Get ready to move. Too slow. Nice try. finished?
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this!
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
But he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
What can I do for yous? Whatever yous need, leave it to me. Is all done then? No. Thank you. Is there else you need? I think I counted that right. How else you don't need? I think I counted that right. You've got everything you need then.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time.
Oh, but remember, Bahamut is...
And I dare say we'll be seeing... No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
Kill!
Let's try.
be a way to climb up. Dangerous.
Fuck! Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Them again! Not now! Over here! Get him!
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so should we.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right.
Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Joshua.
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
Such power by trusting in our own.
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there. Don't reinforce the walls. Situation. Report, Captain. It could be fires of spread.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
next move.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother. Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon, Mythos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Mythos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Mythos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Mythos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
See the pair that got hauled into
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. The whole realm's in chaos. But as the old saying goes, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. And be thankful you got that much. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or fraying about us guys? Unless that is... So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And how am I meant to do that, then? That it? Fine.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Is a storm coming soon?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. With the darkening skies. But be that as it may, I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Clive. Allow me to educate you. Study it well, Clive. Thus ends today's lesson.
Otto, how fares
the realm? Oh, she's as long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals.
And get...
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities. Setting an owl their way the moment the winds turn foul.
Do you have any...
Well, that depends on your death.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own swords. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions, not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate, no one could have predicted?
I'm sorry I couldn't save your...
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more like... Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are, without the protection of their nations, it will fall...
Which is only ever going to...
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves. But pitchforks and palisades will do, should the King of Waloed deign to invade.
There's a storm coming soon.
Let me guess. You're here about...
Is there anything you don't know?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to argue. That, I believe, is a question the fault. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from... But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was...
Well, he has certainly exhibited power.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god. Yet for all the fairy, had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing, even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, we had as many owls arrive while you at Martha's got Akashic out of gates and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says that...
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers us. And even if I could get word to all of them, which means...
Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
man's gonna die if we don't get... Healer.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after, there were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a hand. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few will...
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never off now. Where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells...
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Run like the wind.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. You're finished.
These men don't have the look of...
If you've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's...
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you... Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to fight...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for whole...
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to... They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight...
I will. You two be safe now.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a...
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many.
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured...
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly... Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down East Pool way. Too thick to be...
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for East Pool. You'll need to move the injured without...
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Just patch me up as quick as you
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Kill! Every light!
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the...
But it won't be long before the next lottery.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of accounts.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, it's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defended.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to...
Well, when you put it like that...
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to... Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your... I am Oscar. Oscar of House
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord...
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask. Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, I would learn the duties of a shield from the...
I'm sorry, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fit.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by... You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, and I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw. Not that Sir Wade and the other guard... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney...
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as...
I would not have it any other way.
First we find Isabel.
Bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of all.
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's men. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but...
Ultimus, and what of your mistress?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison.
Then we'll look for her there.
Left for more on the captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very...
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the... What more would you have us...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me, and protect them I shall. Because they are my child. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town, but more than that, they are your sisters, your brothers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask and a... I'll have a word with them.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider. What we need to consider... The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out... and perhaps they did.
We'll talk to the... You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family and more. I heard the flood was... And a pack of them glowing things found me in...
Leave that to us.
My family?
Don't leave me, Paul.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph for...
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be. We should head for more.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. Just left the bodies there in the flood.
Ready, go?
Faster!
Clive, look!
I see them. With me! Now, Torgal! Save your strength. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal!
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say...
Then we should let it...
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be...
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at that...
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed... It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome, eh?
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentry.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this is so, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer.
Fucking leaving.
Sid. Your new companion appears much more... Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way.
We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, and you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you, any more of this, and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like Ada.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same.
Costness is in chaos. And the markets have all but ceased to... The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supply. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might... These accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a mantum, or an entire city for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problem.
I hope so. For all our sake.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid, but if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set...
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city
When all that fear and anger can be directed.
It appears we have a plan. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince...
As you wish.
Your faces are not well... Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talk.
Play along.
What he means to say.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, milady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.